Today I have two special guests with me, John Calico and Bruno. And today we're here to express their healthcare concerns. And they had some questions to ask me. Any questions, Bruno?
Well, Mr. Olay, let me just start by saying I'm very glad you welcomed me on the show. You know, I've been out of town recently. I just got back. I lost a couple brain cells, so I just have a question for you today. What exactly is healthcare?
Basically, healthcare is the maintenance and improvement of the physical and also the mental health through provision of medical services.
Medical services, you mean such as Viagra?
Not just Viagra. Well, I wouldn't even count Viagra as one of them. But you know what I'm saying? Physical, like exercise and, you know, mental aspects of working out and, you know, thinking positive about yourself and seeing yourself in a better light.
Okay.
You know,
a little positive reinforcement.
Yeah, something like that. And also I had Mr. Calico today who wanted to express some of his concerns.
Oh yes, sir, Mr. Olay. My parents are part of the baby boomer generation, and what I was wondering was, what could I do to help upkeep their health care in this time?
Basically, you know, while they're still in good health, you know, you got to keep them active. You got to keep them working out. You got to, you know, also watch what they eat. At times, you know, old people as they age, they tend to lose taste in their mouth, so they tend to add a lot of salt and a lot of sugar just to sweeten things.
Right.
And, you know, they can add too much of what they don't need. And also,
Tabasco.
Well, I wouldn't be too concerned about Tabasco, but, you know, it might be a problem as far as acidic intake and stuff like that. And there's a new program going around, and it's actually called the CAM program. What it stands for, it's complementary and alternative medicine, and such as acupuncture, yoga. You also, apart from yoga, you got like different things like vitamin intake and other medicines that, you know, doctors and physicians would provide for old people.
Okay.
Right.
Now, is it true that when you age, you lose some of your memory? What can I do about
Dementia. Dementia is a big problem amongst older people, and there's, you know, over 5,000 different causes of dementia. And people want to continue here with Mr. Calico and Mr. Bruno and ask some more of their questions. What do you have to say, Mr. Bruno?
Well, you know, I'm a smoker. I drink. I like to get filthy at times. You know, I'm going to be old one day. I try to keep it in perspective, you know, that I'm going to get old one day and maybe my views against, you know, different genders might change. But that's besides the point. When I get old, I want to know what I have forward to look to. I will be an old person one day. My day's going to be weak. You know, I'm going to carry around a respirator. I want to know what I can do now.
Basically, what you could start doing now is stop drinking. Stop touching Mr. Calico for what? That's very unhealthy.
Well, I don't know.
Welcome back to the Olay Show. We'll be taking our last question at the moment from Mr. Calico right here.
Oh yes, sir. I was wondering, it goes back to the question I asked earlier, what is some good food suggestions for the elderly and maybe exercise regimen, as in what they should do daily or weekly?
Daily, you know, you should try to stretch your legs at least, you know. Keep your legs active, keep them always functioning, and try not to get too used to sitting down in one spot.
That'll help against arthritis.
Yes, it would help against arthritis and different stuff like that. And also, as far as food, I'll get back to you, Mr. Bruno, in a second. As far as food goes, you know, you should have about 4 proportions on your plate. You should have your grains. You know, apart from your grains, you should have your fruits. You should have your servings of vegetables, and also you should have a good serving